exhortation, definition, an address or communication, emphatically urging someone to do something, and we urging our brothers and sisters. Keep the good exhortation, gotta be patient. Yeah, it's time to free the nation, gotta stop hating. This the end of the world, about to leave it vacant. Better hurry up and pick a side, yeah, I wish I say, hey, just let me exhort you. Hey, just let me exhort you. Yeah, I'm here to exhort, make you put out that new port. I can remember back then we caught the short. Now we teaching indoor, teaching outside indoors, teaching on dry lands, teaching out on the shores. Do whatever we can, keep our brothers out of court, teach it in the dirt. Shalom, 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 and welcome back to another Wednesday night exhortation. It's your active bro, Zachariah Israel. My reader for tonight is
Shalom, Brother Nazareth.
Nazareth. Lord's willing, we got a good one for him tonight. Right? Hey, it's a lot going on, man. A lot going on. Like so much stuff. We can't tackle everything at one time, but we will break it down as these current events keep popping up. You know what I'm saying? You got what's his name? Chud the Builder out there provoking people, getting himself shot. I was gonna cover that, man. We gonna probably cover that as that unfold. We gotta not be provoked out here. We gotta stay in the spirit because it's a lot of people that the government is set in place out here, man, to get you caught up. All right, to get you caught up. Another thing that's going on, you got the killers of Julio Fulio, the four that murdered him, right? They facing the death penalty. I am gonna touch on that a little bit. Okay. Tonight exhortation is entitled Gangsta Rap Guide for Dummies. Gangsta Rap Guide for Dummies. Because this rap game is for dummies. You understand? And that's just what it is. You know, I ain't gonna say all rap music is bad, but the majority of it that they pushing out here in the world is bad. I'm sorry, all of it that they pushing out here in the world is bad. You got a few that got some messages or whatever, but they'll never push those rappers the way they push all this wickedness, man. All right? Because it's to deceive the elect, deceive the children of the Most High God. Okay? Gangsta Rap Guide for Dummies. Hey, give me what we start with. Give me 2 Timothy 4:2.
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 2. Preach the word. Be instant, in season, out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort.
Exhort. That's what we here to do, right? Long suffer with y'all, push you, encourage you to get you past this hump day. You know, that's our job, right? Continue.
With all long suffering and doctrine.
With what?
With all long suffering and doctrine.
With this word of the Most High God, right? Gangsta Rap Guide for Dummies, man, right? I might do a book, man. I might become an author and do like a little guide for this. You understand? I even got like 7 little rules, man. All right. Rule number 1, the industry scout talents. This what happens. This is the first rule. They get out there, they scout the talents, they get the A&Rs, they get the PRs, they get all these people in the industry to scout the talent, right? Number 2, gangster rap music plant the seeds. That's no snitching. That's selling dope. That's pimping hoes. That's gang banging, right? That's shooting up the hoods. Okay? They plant the seeds. And like I'm bringing out on my new podcast over there. Well, not my new podcast. Well, it's a podcast too, pretty much. What is it? I call it Rap Game of Thrones. Make sure y'all go over there, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Rap Game of Thrones is up. It's thriving. It's doing pretty good just to be opening it up. Make sure y'all go support that platform, right? So y'all see what's going on in the news, man. And they want pretty much the flunkies, right, to abide by the bylaws they got in their gang. Okay, so you got the big bosses in the gang or the ringleader. Then they got little underlings, that's broke down in rank until they get all the way down to the flunky. They expect the flunky to follow the no snitching policy, right? That's what they want. So they pretty much pay the flunkies to go handle the dirty work and then expect the flunkies not to talk and tell on each other, right? So that's part of it. You understand? I'm gonna read it again. Gangsta rap music plant the seeds, no snitching, sell dope, pimp hoes, gang banging, shoot 'em up, bang bang, killing each other in the hood. Number 3, right? The rappers become CEOs, then they scout for talent like them or better. That's what happened with Gucci Mane. All right, you got the Pooh Shiesty Gucci Mane situation. Excuse me. Right? What's going on with them? He came in the industry and was signed to a label. They took the majority of his money, gave him a bad deal, so he feel like that he can do the same thing. Hold these artists hostage. And then when something happened to him, he expect the police to intervene. So they set these bylaws, but they don't stand on them within their own group. But they want the flunky to stand on it. When things reverse around to them, they want to use no snitching. Okay? So this is how they works. They hypocrites. All right? They hypocrites. Pooh Shiesty, expect Gucci Mane not to go tell. Why? Because Gucci Mane through his whole career talking about some no snitching. So the hypocrisy in the game, right? I'm going to read through these quick because I don't want to be here, keep y'all too long, right? Number 3, the rappers become CEOs, then they scout for talent like them or better. Number 4, the rapper that turns CEO expect you not to do gangster stuff you rap about to them. That's what they thought. So, Gucci Mane, signed Pooh Shiesty, but he never thought Pooh Shiesty would do the stuff that they actually rap about. They actually signed him for the stuff he did to Gucci Mane, right? And if they do, you can snitch on them. So Gucci Mane made a whole song talking about this dude. He made a whole diss track talking about him. So it's hypocritical. Like that rapper D1 be talking about. Shout out to D1. I see him, he doing some stuff, man, exposing this fake hip hop industry. Right? Number 5, your fans get mad at you because you actually do the things you rap about, calling you a crash out. So the fans got mad at Pooh Shiesty because he actually did what he rap about. He stood on business. The fans, oh, you dumb, this and that. So the fans are confused. I'm telling y'all, this rap game ain't nothing but confusion and hypocrisy. Right? Number 6, if CEO thinks the fans agree with him and he make a song about it, he's considered a snitch. So the fans turning on him. He made a song about what he went and did to Pooh Shiesty. Now everybody's calling Gucci Mane a snitch. This is how hypocritical the game is. So one way they want you gangster, another minute they don't want you gangster. Hey man, this whole game is confused. Okay? If CEO think the fans agree with him and he make a song about it, he's considered a snitch. So the fans, Gucci Man thought the fans was agreeing with him. He dropped the song. Now they switched on him. This is the industry. Rule number 7. If 1 through 6 sounds hypocritical, congratulations. You're not a dummy. I might publish that, man. That might be pretty good. You feel me? But this is how hypocritical the game is. Gangsta Rap Guide for Dummies. Give me James 1. We're going to start at verse 19. Because, man, it's so much going on, man, with the so-called UFO files, to the Chud the Builder, to the war, to the rappers, man. It's hard to keep up with everything. But, hey, as watchmen, we got to keep our ears peeled to every little single thing that's going on out here. Give me that.
Book of James, chapter 1, verse 19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath.
Hey, ain't none of these rappers swift to hear, slow to speak, or slow to wrath. Read.
For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God.
Read.
Wherefore, lay apart all filthiness and superfluitiness.
Read.
Of naughtiness.
Of naughtiness. So you got to lay aside of all these things. Right? Read.
And receive with meekness the engrafted word.
Read.
Which is able to save your souls.
Hey, that word is going to save your soul. Okay? The word of the Most High God, that's what saves your soul. And you apply that and you repent and you're going to make it up out of here. Read.
But be ye doers of the word.
You got to do the word, right? Because, with this trial that's going on right now with Julio Fulio, okay, and the light-skinned brother that's up there, trying to, say he's sorry and he's changing his life. And, the prosecutors is picking them apart. They're picking them apart. Saying, well, why you ain't feeling no remorse when you opened up shots and killed the Julio Fulio? His name is Sean, I can't think of his last name. It'll come back to me. But Sean, the light-skinned dude with the waves up there, he's saying, hey, man, I'm going to change my life, man. I grew up in the church. Man, I'm military family. You have all these morals. Why you didn't practice an act of morals and kindness and, the fruits of the Spirit on your brother when you draw down on him and took his life? Right? Read.
And not hearers only.
But they only hearers. This is what Christianity do to you. Not the true word of the Most High God, but Christianity teaches you to be a one way and you don't have to apply the commandments on the other end. So act right. Pretend you acting right, but not necessarily act right. That's Christianity for you. Okay? You can do whatever you want and you're not being held accountable for it. That's Christianity for you, right? Read.
Deceiving your own selves.
You're being deceived. Read.
For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass.
Hey, you deceiving yourself. You looking at your natural face in the glass. You a hypocrite. Because you a doer, you a hearer of the word and not a doer. Okay, that's all I wanted. What verse is that? 23?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 Corinthians 2:14. I'm going to bring this out. I'm going to go more in detail with what's going on with Julio Fulio. These guys are looking at the death penalty.
1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 14.
Read.
But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God.
Hey, the natural man ain't going to receive it. You know why? Because he's not in the Spirit, right? Read.
For they are foolishness unto him.
It's foolishness unto him. Read.
Neither can he know them.
Read.
Because they are spiritually discerned.
Hey, they can't understand it. because they are spiritually discerned. They can't understand it, so they hear all these things, grew up in the church, but then you end up gang banging, right? You end up beefing and kill your own brother in cold blood, right? Give me Leviticus. Let's go there. Leviticus 24, verse 17. So they trying to get all these brothers, the death penalty. And the sister getting up there, she testified for him, and saying that he this and that, and they traveled the world together. He's supposed to be this great guy, but he didn't have no remorse for his brother, right? Give me that Leviticus 24, verse 17.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 24, verse 17. And he that killeth any man shall surely be put to death.
Read it again.
He that killeth any man shall surely be put to death.
So they get these laws out the Bible. All right, the powers that be, these Edomites, the ones that's ruling the world, okay, the so-called small hat community. You understand what I'm saying? They rule this earth. Amalek, they rule the earth, man. So they know the scriptures. You feel me? They go in here and they cherry pick what they want to use. That's why they trying to get his brother the death penalty. They seeking for the death penalty. They got it out the Holy Bible. You're not supposed to kill your brother. You're not supposed to kill any man. If he ain't coming in your house, and it is a time to kill, right? But if you just out there, man, you drawing down on people, man, there's consequences for that. There's judgment for that, right? Give me, where you at? Give me 1 Corinthians 2. Where you was going? Okay, yeah, give me that. Matthew 15, we're going to start at verse 18. And this is out of the mouth of the Messiah himself, the black Messiah. You got it? Read it.
Book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 18. But those things which proceed out of the mouth come forth from the heart.
Read.
And they defile the man.
Hey, the things that proceed out of the mouth come forth from the heart, come out your mind, right? And they defile the man. Read.
For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts.
Hey, you thinking, right? It's festering. You out the spirit. You receiving all this evil music. You under all this influences of bad drugs, right? You popping Molly and you on the ecstasy, the MDMA, right? Like, like all these rappers talk about, like what they just found Kodak Black with. Meth. That's a whole nother different story, right? We're going to get into that too. I might touch on a little bit more of that, right? Read.
Murderers.
Read.
Adulteries.
Read.
Fornications.
Go back to murderers. Murderers. Ain't that what happened? Like, we destroy ourselves, man. They set the stage and set the game. Okay? They'll fix the game. They'll rig it. It's a fixed fight now. It's designed for you to lose, man. The rap industry, the music industry is designed for you to lose. It's designed for you to make you a little money, right? But them to ultimately make a fortune off of you, and you just live off the fame. See what happened to MJ, right? MJ, they did him like that. He was on top. He had good business. They couldn't stand him, so they had him knocked off. Because it was never designed for him to just make a fortune out for him to leave generational wealth to his family. I don't know who them folks he talking about his kids are. I don't know who they are. But to the actual Jacksons, it wasn't designed for them to win and leave generational wealth, to leave all that catalog of music, all them royalty checks. It was never designed for them to win, right? Read.
Adulteries.
Read.
Fornication.
Read.
Thefts.
Read.
False witness.
Read.
Blasphemy.
This what happens. This all they talk about in the industry. Okay? This is the rap guide for dummies. All this go together. You come in, they battery pack you because they ain't gonna push nothing positive. They need you to do all they bidding and put out that message to deceive your people, our people, the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Right? Give me Proverbs 15. Start at verse 1.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 1. A soft answer turneth away wrath.
Hey, they ain't speaking softly to each other. You got this gang going at it. This rap artist versus this rap artist going at it. Okay, now they looking at a RICO case. They gonna end up getting that other dude too. What's his name? Young and Ace. You up here talking about what you gonna do? You're mocking it. Y'all tell on yourselves, man. They ain't y'all. You're not giving them nothing to really fight against. All the evidence is in your music. And ain't none of y'all stronger than the strong arm of the law. Y'all ain't stronger than them. That's why all of them end up flipping at the end, man. They tell. This what happened. This what Tekashi 6ix9ine was talking about. You know, ain't nobody real in this game. When it came down to his family, he chose his family. He said, forget all them. You know why? Because the people that he was supposed to be a part of was sleeping with his baby mom, was beating him up, kidnapping him, taking his money, doing all kinds of stuff. And he said, hey, man, y'all want me to be loyal to that? I ain't finna be loyal to that. Y'all ain't loyal. This is a game. They come in, they glorify what they did in the street, and they keep regurgitating it. They monetize it and have your kids do what they was rapping about, but their kids are somewhere in private school, living the best life. Private school, Jeezy kids, you know, all your trappers, man, T.I., they living a good life, man. All your trappers, man, living a good life. Future kids living a good life. Him and Future is over there with Sierra and Russell Wilson. He living a good life, man. Why your kids out here talking about trap or die? I say if these rappers are real, man, they would not perform their catalog in none of these verses if they moved on. You won't be doing normal shows in arenas if you moved on. You won't be performing the same songs. You know why that old man's supposed to be dead? How y'all moved on and you still doing the same songs and stuff you've been doing? Right? Continue.
But grievous words stir up anger.
That's what happened in words. It stir up anger. Right? Read.
The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness.
It poureth out foolishness. What verse you on?
Verse 2.
Okay. It pours out foolishness. Right? The dude that died, Julio Folio. It's foolishness. It's in his name. You understand what I'm saying? And then, you know, the war was going on and, you know, his partner was killed and it's the rap Game of Thrones. That's why my other channel called Rap Game of Thrones. It's a never ending cycle. They killing people like the Game of Thrones. I call that the rap Game of Thrones because that's how bodies dropping over there. Right? Continue.
The eyes of the Lord are in every place.
No, in some place.
The eyes of the Lord are in every place.
Every place. Read.
Beholding the evil and the good.
He see it all. You ain't getting away. Read.
A wholesome tongue is a tree of life.
Read.
But perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit.
Hey, that perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit. Ain't nothing they talking about wholesome. Right? Ain't nothing they talking about good. You feel me? Give me Ephesians 4:29. Ephesians 4:29. Yeah, got him up there. Up there on the I think it's Gatrife Gathright. That's his name. Sean Gathright and his sister. You know, he up there on, you know, they charged him with murder and they trying to hit him with the death penalty, and his sister up there talking about how good of a kid he was. Good of a kid he is. Man, they don't want to hear that. You got to read it.
Book of Ephesians chapter 4 verse 29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth.
Man, they talking about everything under the sun. Right? Read.
But that which is good to the use of edifying.
Which the use of what?
Edifying.
Edifying. What verse you on?
Verse 29.
Verse 29. Read.
That it may minister grace unto the hearers.
Hey, that's what you need to be talking about. Something that's edifying. Right? Read.
And grieve not the Holy Spirit of God.
Read.
Whereby you are sealed unto the day of redemption.
Read.
Verse 31. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you.
They ain't doing that. Right? Read.
With all malice.
They mad as hell at each other. So bad where they want to kill each other. Right? Read.
And be ye kind one to another.
Man, they damn sure ain't being kind. Read.
Tender-hearted.
Oh, man, they don't want to be tender-hearted. Oh, that's too soft for them. That's too soft for them. Right? Read.
Forgiving one another.
Oh, they damn sure don't want to do that. Until they figure it out like, damn, man, I done messed up. I call it post-gun shell clarity. Just like you would a woman, you know, and you know you don't want nothing but one thing, and you finally get your rocks off, and you come to your senses. This was happening to this young man. He didn't shot. It was all cool. He didn't bust them shells. Now he getting clarity saying, damn, man, I wasn't ready. Now you don't want to deal with it no more. I call it post-gun shot clarity. That's what they receiving now. Oh my God, once they didn't got it off, they got their rocks off, they don't want to deal with it no more. No, you got to take that, right? Read.
Even as God, for Christ's sake, have forgiven you.
Hey, we got to forgive like Christ, for God's sake, forgave us, right? Give me Psalms 141 and 3.
Book of Psalms chapter 141 verse 3. Say, watch, O Lord, before my mouth.
Hey, y'all better watch your mouth. Mama say that. Boy, you better watch your mouth. Daddy, grandma, granddad, your uncles, aunties. Boy, you better watch your mouth. Read.
Keep the door of my lips.
Keep the door of my lips. Meaning, hey, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, man, hey, you might need to get somewhere and sit down. Cause you might sign a check that your ass can't cash. Give me Colossians 4 and 6. Gonna do a few more. We're gonna keep it short and sweet for y'all. Rap Guide for Dummy. Rap Game Guide for Dummies. Gangsta Rap Guide for Dummies. However you want to say it. I might go on. Keep it short and sweet. This is how you not fall into this stuff, man. All right. You got it. Read it.
Book of Colossians chapter 4 verse
6.
Verse 6. Let your speech be always with grace.
Start from the top again.
Let your speech be always with grace.
Let your speech be always with grace. Always with grace, right? All right. Let me watch what I say. Let me guide my words, right? Read.
Seasoning with salt.
Seasoning with salt. You got to put a little seasoning on that thing, man, to get you out of situations. Even the Messiah spoke in parables. He knew what to say and the time to say it and how to say it to get him out of situations, right? Read.
That ye may know how ye ought to answer every man.
You got to know how you answer every man, because you up there talking tough. Somebody could be waiting to put your lights out. That's what's happening. That's what happened with Julio. That's what happened with Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty. That's what's happening. That's what happened in this rap Game of Thrones. That's what it is, man. Pop Smoke, Mo 3, King Von, Pac, Biggie, Nipsey Hussle, XXX Extension, whatever his name is, Juice World. This is just to name a few. You got the dude from Migos, Offset, or Takeoff. Takeoff. Right? Where you at?
Proverbs 12:18.
Give me that.
Book of Proverbs chapter 12 verse 18. There is that speaketh like the piercings of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health.
Okay, start at verse 15.
Verse 15. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes.
Hey, a way of a fool is right in his own eyes. Read.
But he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise.
These youngins, man, don't want to listen to no old heads, and they don't want to take no counsel for nobody, right? Read.
A fool's wrath is prenticely known, but a prudent man covereth shame.
Stop. That's presently. Start from the top again.
A fool's wrath is presently known.
Read.
But a prudent man covereth shame.
But a prudent man covereth shame. A prudent man gonna be watching out for what's going on. He can kind of foresee the time. He gonna make the right decisions, right? Read.
Verse 17. He that speaketh truth showeth forth righteousness, but a false witness deceit.
Hey, that false witness deceit, right? Read.
There is that speaketh like the piercings of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health.
It's health. The tongue of the wise is health. Read.
The lip of truth shall be established forever.
Hey, the truth gonna be established forever, right? Read.
But a lying tongue is for.
But a lying tongue is but for a moment.
But a lying tongue is but for a moment.
All praises to the Most High, right? Read.
Verse 20. Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil.
That's what happens, man. This stuff start festering in their mind, then they want to act on it. Read.
But to the counselors of peace is joy.
Read.
There shall no evil happen to the just.
Read.
But the wicked shall be filled with mischief.
Hey, the wicked gonna be filled with mischief, and this is what's happening. You're gonna see a lot of deceit, a lot of lies up there, a lot of everything, man. Everybody gonna get to singing like a baby. You know why? They been all hit with life. Now they asking for the death penalty. This what happens, guys. We're gonna stay in Proverbs. Give me 13, Proverbs 13:17.
Book of Proverbs chapter 13, verse 17. A wicked messenger falleth into mischief.
Hey, you a wicked messenger. Hey, I'm just here to tell you this here. They over here popping, they popping off like this. Hey, man, what y'all gonna do about it? I heard that they said this, man. They over there talking about you. Them wicked messengers. Them the ones that's bringing you foolishness. Sowing discord. Those are wicked messengers, right? Read.
But a faithful ambassador is health.
Hey, you need somebody that's gonna be faithful around you. That's looking out for your life. You know, they ain't gonna let you go off. They ain't gonna let you ride around with Molly and ecstasy and MDMA on you. Or MAMD, whatever it's called. Like Kodak. Kodak need to fire everybody he with. Because they ain't for him. All right, give me Proverbs 25:11.
Book of Proverbs chapter 25, verse 11. A word filthy spoken is like apples of gold.
A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold. Read.
Verse 11. A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold and pictures of silver.
Hey, man, that's a precious thing. If it's fitly spoken, right, it's like gold and silver. It's like apples of gold and pitchers of silver. That's precious, man, if you can guide your words, man, and articulate yourself in a way that's, that's helping the nation. Okay? Give me 2 Timothy 2, verse 2 and 16. We're going to end it with this one.
Book of 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 16. But shun profane and vain babblings.
You got to stop all that popping, man, all that yapping at the mouth. If they paying you to do that, hey, man, listen, come out your contract and speak life into people, man. We got to use our talents for waking up the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You could do music. There's a lot of brothers and sisters out here do music, but they using it for edification. They using it to wake up the people, right? Read.
For they will increase unto more ungodliness.
Hey, all that vain babbling is going to increase into more ungodliness. Then trouble going to break out. When trouble break out, somebody going to get hurt. Then when somebody get hurt, here come the law. Don't nobody win. Don't nobody win, man. So, Gangsta Rap Guide for Dummies. Are you a dummy? Are you going to be persuaded to come in this industry and do the same thing that you see what's going on in the culture? To continue the cycle? Or are you going to break the cycle? Are you going to wake up, keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, and use your gift for the better good? Right? So we're going to be up out of here, man. It's been another Wednesday night exhortation. I hope this video edified you. I hope it strengthened your walk. Hey, man, we got to do better. We got to do better, man. And, the brothers that did these crimes, repent. You still breathing? Repent. Keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Follow the true God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right? The Most High God and His Son, the Christ, the Messiah. All right? So we going to be up out of here, fam. We love y'all. Hey, let's continue working. It's hump day. The Sabbath's right around the corner. And we say, Shalom.
Shalom.
With exhortation, gotta be patient. Yeah, it's time to free the nation, gotta stop hating. This the end of the world, about to leave it vacant. Better hurry up and pick a side, yeah, I was shy Satan. Hey, just let me exhort.